What's up guys, welcome to this 20-minute get your sweat on workout. Today is going to be a sweaty one, so get your mats and let's get this workout started. So the first exercise we're starting off with is jumping jacks. So taking our break here, we're keeping it with our cardio and moving it onto high knees. So keeping it nice and light in your feet here, so there's not too much impact in your knees. So moving on to our squats now. So taking it down into a squat, opposite hand to opposite foot, incorporating our core into this exercise. So we're still keeping it with our legs here, guys. We're moving on to our right lunge. So taking our right leg forward here and swinging it all the way back and back forward. So now we're moving on to that left leg. You know where we're going with this exercise. So coming forward with that left leg and lunging all the way back. Activating our core in this exercise to help with our balance. Keeping it with our legs here, we're moving on to three-way squats. So narrow squat, moving it into a normal squat, taking it wider to a sumo. Back to your normal squat, into your narrow squat. So bringing it onto our mats now, we're moving onto our Supermans to a push-up. So Superman's lifting our arms up with our feet, bringing our hands towards our chest, pushing up here, back down to our Superman. So plank position here, and just hand to opposite foot. Taking our break here, keeping it with our plank. So plank position here, moving it down to our elbows and up to our hands. Keeping our hips nice and square so that we can start feeling it into our core. Keeping it with our plank, we're doing some arm raises. So here, plank position, again keeping our hips nice and square, raising our arms. So from here, top of our mats, moving it down, moving it into a little half burpee, and back into our inchworms. So I'm moving it back onto our legs. So squatting down here, hand in between our feet, chest staying nice and proud. So shaking out our legs here because we're keeping it with our squats, and we're going to go back to incorporating our core into our exercises. So squatting it down here on the way up, turning our core, switching sides. So taking it to the top of our mats now, we're going to be moving it on to half burpees. So feet nice and wide, hands in between our feet, jumping it back, small press up, and jumping up to your burpee. So I'm doing my press up on my knees, coming back up to my plank, tapping my opposite hand to my opposite shoulder, and back down to a press up. So taking it back onto our backs now. And here you just want to bring your heels out a little bit and just holding this bridge position, you're going to start feeling it in your hamstrings. We're going to move it onto our left side plank. So from here, bringing up, rotating into your core and rotating up to the sky. Rotating in and back up. So you know where we're going now, we're moving on to that other side. So onto this right side, tucking in and bringing your hand up. If you follow your hand, you'll work more on your balance. So taking it back down, we're moving on to our L kicks. From here, you want your legs nice and straight and your core nice and tight. And from here, we're just switching our legs. Make sure to press your lower back into your mat. Well done guys, taking a break here. We're moving on to our bicycle crunches. So in your bicycle crunches, you want to make sure that that lower leg is extending out all the way. So last exercise here guys, moving on to our star abs. Heels digging into the ground, bringing your opposite hand to your opposite foot, crunching up, keeping that lower back, pushing into your mat. So guys, well done in completing this 20-minute workout. I definitely got my sweat on and I hope to see you for the next workout.